Hey guys, it's Naomi again with another Mythbusters of course. So, today's Mythbuster, once again, came from a post that I saw in a group. The parent questioned who makes the decision when your child needs to go on medication. So, a lot of families are under the impression that a suggestion is a definitive, right? So if someone says, okay, my child has this diagnosis, and when you have this diagnosis, you go on this medication, that it means that you have to put them on it. So let's talk about the myth, right? The myth is if your child has a diagnosis, no matter what it is, they have to go on medication. That is a myth, okay? Now, one of my concerns in saying that, right, is that some illnesses, some disorders, some disabilities, some mental health concerns warrant medication, right? So it's just like everything else. And I think that that's the biggest thing is that people tend to separate, medical and mental health a little too much. So there are some people that say have high cholesterol, right? Or high blood pressure, or, are borderline, say, diabetes, right? And some people have to take medication to sustain themselves, right? You have to take medication to get your blood pressure down. You have to take medication to get your cholesterol down and keep it down. And then there are some people that can eat differently. There are some people that can exercise. And there's those two sides of things. So there's some people that the medication is a necessity, and then there's some people where it's not so much a medication thing, but a change of lifestyle, eating habits, and activity and things like that. So the same thing goes for some mental health diagnoses. So there are some children that are diagnosed with certain disabilities that I'm gonna be honest with you, as a parent, no, you don't have to put your child on medication. However, I have seen cases where children outright suffer, and I do mean suffer, because the parent chooses not to put them on a medication but does not supplement in any other way. So, again, yes, you can choose not to put your child on medication. However, that means that you should be willing to put in the extra work to make sure that they're still getting what they need otherwise. Are you changing their diet? Are you making sure that they get enough exercise? Are they outside? Are they getting the vitamin D? Are they getting vitamins, period? Um, are they in therapy? Are you making sure that they're learning certain skills? So kids with like ADHD or ODD or something like that, where there might be more behavioral concerns, are you putting in the time to teach them the skills that they need? And I'm gonna tell you, the medication does not have to be always, right? Always. It does not always have to be a lifetime decision. Sometimes it takes the medication to get you to a point to access that part of yourself that's going to enable you to obtain these skills and then utilize these skills. Okay. So I know I said a mouthful, but as usual, you know, hit me up. DM me. You can email me, Naomi at advocacyunlimited.net. But I'm going to continue to do the Mythbusters. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and do it on every Monday. We'll do Monday Mythbusters. And then I'm going to also incorporate tips on Tuesdays. So I'll have some things coming for you all. And like I said, keep questions coming. Email me, however you have to get in touch with me, do it. But I want to make sure that you guys have all the information. This is not just for parents of children who have disabilities. This is for anybody that comes in contact with children at all, right? So whether it's your niece, your nephew, your little cousin, whoever, you're going to come across these Mythbusters and these videos, and you'll be able to offer this information to your friends and family, right? You'll be able to give them something. And again, if you need to, you might have to refer them to me. But keep coming back, guys. I have so much more for you, and I'm so excited to bring you some more stuff over the summer. I have a lot planned, and I'm excited to get it out to you. So today's Mythbuster: if they have a diagnosis, you have to medicate. And who makes that decision? The final decision is made by the parent. If the school gives the diagnosis, if the provider agency gives the diagnosis, it doesn't matter who gives the diagnosis. Unless it gets to a point where there's a court order involved, you as the parent make the final decision about medication. My goal is to make sure that when you make that decision, you're making an informed decision. All right, guys. I look forward to the next time. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend.